one thing I wanted to talk about as far as coil arrangement is the over the years, the original idea is to have coils coming up through the center, and there's a couple of people on the internet who have achieved that admirably. Perimeter coils, pickup coils. And again, I was talking about the 13 to 12. So these bottom coils. This would be this will be 12. To see these vertical magnets here, the same, but 12. I've got 9 right now just because I didn't have enough magnets. All of these magnets were bought, from hardware stores and dollar stores. Anyway, back to the coils are coming up through the center. In other words, you have fixed coils. There's also various manifestations. In other words, I could have another spinning, let's call it the rotor, and beneath this, another spinning rotor spinning in reverse. So you're spinning, say your bottom rotor is spinning in reverse, and in sequence with see this my upper driver is not only driving this, in this case, it's all reversible. Say if I reversed it, then this begins to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. I can have this interfaced even through the center axle, so to speak, another rotating, call it a rotating stator. In other words, I got coils on another, and it in turn is balanced on another. Well, it actually doesn't have to be. It can be because it's actuated by this. Counter spinning. In other words, my rotor coil arrangement, imagine these coiled up, so to speak. And again, there's so many different ways of doing it. Coiled up, so I have rotor-stator relationship whereby the stator is spinning counter to the rotor. So you get twice the speed relationship. The faster a magnet passes across a wire or a coil, the more power is generated in the coil wire. So the relationship between, if I get the coil spinning as well, you get twice the speed. So let's say I've got this going at 500 RPM, right? And I've got the other operating at whatever, if it's motivated by this, say I get twice the coil rotor relationship, twice or whatever ratio power. Right? So imagine this hooked up to a thing spinning the same way beneath. Right? There's other different ways. Hamill came up with one where you have another array of magnets, which is 2 to 1, 2 to 1. Various different ratios of doing it. You get low RPM generators. Now there's a high RPM, there's 200, 300,000 RPM that guys are doing on the internet in the middle of Starship coils and Rodin coils, especially Rodin coils. Anyway, bye for now.